tails, you don't have to clean. It's already, everything's already done for you.
Could be easier.
I know. You know what else could be easier? Scrub Mommy.
I know.
We have a Scrub Daddy set from the Scrub Daddy family. It's a 9-piece set with 2 CIF cleansers and accessories. Now, we're getting 4 Scrub Mommies. We're getting 2 microfiber towels. We're getting the sponge caddy, which I am in love with the sponge
Isn't that
caddy.
crazy? That's
it's
something
the most
that's
ridiculous.
simple. It's kind of like the soap daddy where you tap it and it dispenses the soap. I mean, I live by that thing. And then this, you know, the sponge caddy is great because it just simply presses up with those. See that? It presses up against it.
It makes life so much easier and so much cleaner.
It allows it to drip dry so much more efficiently.
Christopher Joyce representing the Scrub Daddy family today. Always good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. Good to be here.
This set would cost us $48.59.
Yeah.
Today we're getting it for $34.98 at a big deal price.
Right.
What's the big deal with the Scrub Mommy?
Well, here's the big deal. Everyone knows what, well, not everyone knows, but a lot of people know what Scrub Daddy is. Scrub Daddy was the FlexTexture that changes texture by changing the temperature of the water. It was 100% of this FlexTexture material. The Scrub Mommy in this beautiful flower design, cute as can be, is now half ResoFoam. What is ResoFoam? Well, ResoFoam is super, super absorbent, and that's what makes it kind of our version of the double-sided sponge. So watch this. I'm going to show you that this actually will absorb close to 1 cup of water. It absorbs 3 times its weight in water, which is certainly different than your typical double-sided sponge. Exactly right. And then the FlexTexture, that changes texture by changing the temperature of the water, which allows it to do kind of the heavy-duty scrubbing, but without scratching. So to demonstrate that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the Scrub Mommy flowers in the hot water and one in the cold water. And almost instantly that transformation takes place. What do I mean by that? And how am I going to demonstrate that? Watch this. In the hot water, the Scrub Mommy under that 10-pound weight is now soft and compressible, moldable. So it's perfect to do your dishes, to pick up those messes.
The corners.
Exactly, because it's moldable. The one that's now in the cold water, watch this. It has firmed up that FlexTexture so that 10-pound weight is now standing at attention. You can see it holding up that 10-pound weight, unlike when it was in the hot water. And it's ready to do the heavy-duty scrubbing, but it's not going to scratch, which is really cool.
Well, we love that about it. And we love 5 easy payments of $7, especially a big deal price stops me in my tracks. This is the only order of the year. You're getting that incredible cleanser, too, which we shall discuss.
I'm going to just talk about that. The reason I haven't discussed that yet is I'm going to show you what that CIF cleanser does for you, because a lot of people have always asked us, what cleaner do we want to use? And we found this cream cleanser is just unbelievable. Kind of acts as a 1-2 punch. It augments what already the Scrub Mommy does, which I'm going to show you right here. So what I did was, this is gravy browning, and I burned it on here. This is mustard, ketchup, and cheese. Watch this. You're going to see what the Scrub Mommy does. Remember, what that FlexTexture does is that it allows it to scrub, but it's not going to scratch. But here's the problem. Every once in a while, there are things that you can't take off. So what I love about the Scrub Mommy, watch this. You can scrub.
Squeaky clean.
Right? You can flip, you can wipe. Now, if you notice, what's left over is that burned on ring. All right? That is something the Scrub Mommy on its own was not able to take off.
Okay.
So that's why we introduced the CIF cleanser. We used to give you 17 ounces. Now you're getting with this kit 2 close to 32-ounce bottles. Pink lily fragrance, light and floral, not overpowering, just smells fresh and clean.
Yeah, it does.
So what this cream cleanser does, it gives you that 1-2 punch. So watch this, I'm gonna put just a little bit on that burned on ring. And now what was not coming off is going to come off with that CIF cleanser because it breaks down, has the ability to break down that burned on mess, that burned on ring, which is...
You're giving it the 1-2 punch.
Exactly. So it augments it. And what's it's using, it's something called smart crystal technology. Put a little bit more on there. It's using something called smart crystal technology. So it's breaking down, kind of at a molecular level, that burned on mess, which you couldn't do with just the Scrub Mommy alone. And that's why we are recommending this unbelievable CIF cream cleanser. So what was not coming off with the Scrub Mommy alone is now gone, and it's squeaky clean, and it smells
Can I use the CIF cleaner in my oven?
You can.
Can I hire somebody from the Scrub Daddy team to come clean that oven? No. But I love how it's gentle, but it's a hard worker. And what's that?
So that's mustard and ketchup and cheese that I burned on there. My buddy Cameron did that for me, about 45 minutes. And again, I love the fact that you can scrub, you can flip, you can wipe, and then that cream cleanser did an incredible job. Now here's the neat thing. So Scrub Mommy is going to take care of things. So this is a non-stick coated pan. On the inside, you definitely don't want to scratch it. And remember, the Scrub Mommy product, that FlexTexture, the ResoFoam, is not going to scratch. But then you have this situation on the outside of the pan where sometimes you need a little extra oomph, and that's where that smart crystal technology comes in for you. So look at an incredible job that does of taking the burned on, the truly burned on mess on the outside of that pan, bringing it back to brand new, no problem at all.
That is wild.
Right?
So we get the towels too. We get the 4 Scrub Mommies.
You do.
We get the 2 microfiber towels. We get the sponge
Those are the towels
caddy.
I was using.
We get the 2 big old bottles of the CIF cleaner.
Yes.
You can see everything you're getting right here on this table. 4 Scrub Mommies, 2 bottles of CIF cleaner, the microfiber towels, and the sponge caddy for $34.98, not $48.59. You're getting a nice discount today, and you also get the option of 5 easy payments of $7. But let's keep going because that one's a little dirty now.
Really dirty. Yeah, and what makes this really special is the fact that we've had independent lab tested. Not only is it going to rinse clean in this hot water that you're seeing here, but it's also top rack dishwasher safe, which is hugely important because that's going to really kind of sanitize your sponge. So what I love is this is going to rinse clean, and because it rinses clean, you are not going to have odor. We had this independent lab tested. You're going to have no odor for up to 2 months. So you can see that it brings it back to bright, fresh, and clean. And here's the really neat thing. This ResoFoam, I showed you how super absorbent. It grabbed almost a cup of water. Watch this. I'm going to just put a dollop of soap in here on the top of the ResoFoam. And we had this independent lab tested as well. It generates 77% more suds than your typical double-sided sponge. Remember, this is going to smell, this is going to stink, this is going to scratch. All the things that you don't want to happen, the Scrub Mommy is going to make sure that it's not going to scratch, it's not going to smell, it has that ResoFoam which generates all those suds, super absorbent, and it gets the job done.
Barbecue season, do you have some dirty pans, dirty grill that you need to take a hold of? This is a great set to get. Why is it in the summertime when it's raging hot outside? I feel like my house is just dirty, sticky. Ew!
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a great set, not only to have in the kitchen, but for all over the house.
Absolutely. You're going to use it in the bathroom, the kitchen. Here you see what your typical double-sided sponge does. It has ruined that piece of hardwood. But now that FlexTexture, it is never going to scratch. I just want to show you that. So no matter where you use this item in your home, you're going to have no issue. And then the 1-2 punch of that CIF cream cleanser, I'm taking care of the mess that's on the marble.
I love the way
granite.
it smells.
It smells wonderful, doesn't it?
Really
you scrub,
good.
you flip, you wipe. I'm going to do a little bit more. This is on like a non-stick coated grill. Again, no problem at all. You're going to scrub, you're going to flip, you're going to wipe, and then you're going to love it in the bathroom as well for all that toothpaste splatter, the soap scum that's on there. No problem at all.
Well over 2.9 million Scrub Daddy sets have sold here at QVC. This one is kind of a pack-up of all of our favorite things, but it's the only order of the year. I was just pretending to put a little dab of this behind each ear because it smells so good.
It smells
Please
so good.
don't do as Mary does, like ever. But you get the towels too.
Yeah, so this is a typical 10 typical big box store towels.
Okay.
These are our super plush towels. Look at the difference. You hear it. Watch this. Pillowy soft. That's the difference. And if they come in here, you can really see what makes our towels that much different. They are long microfiber, super plush, and that's why they're grabbing onto that dirt. So this is really a whole house cleaning kit, unlike this typical microfiber that just has those short loops.
You've got to grab this set. I'm going to stand behind this table so you can see everything that you're getting. You're getting the 4 Scrub Mommies, the sponge caddy, the 2 plush microfiber towels, and you're getting the 2 big bottles of the CIF cleaner. Instead of $48.59, you're getting them for $34.98. That's a big deal price, everybody.
Yes, sir.
And this is the only order of the year. I love the Scrub Daddy family, and we love spending time with you, Christopher Joyce.
I appreciate it so much.
So good to see you.
Care.
Thank you, my friend.
Have a good day.
Hey, everybody. Stick around. This is Morning Connection. And just to give you a little heads up,